Hello everyone and welcome to Motorcyclegear.com. Today we're taking a look at the Control Air H2O Jacket from REV'IT. Taking a look at the Control Air H2O Jacket from REV'IT, I would consider it a warm weather sport mesh jacket, but because it does have H2O in its name, it does come with a waterproof liner. This liner can be worn either on the outside or on the inside, so you do have some options there. The Control Air H2O will keep you cool in the warmer months because it is mostly mesh, but it'll also keep you protected as it does earn a CE AA abrasion resistance rating. Let's take a look at the available colors. You can keep things simple with the all black version. There's also a gray and blue, a gray and red, and lastly a white and black. Let's go ahead and dive into some of the details. Okay, so looking at the Control Air H2O jacket, definitely much more of a sport type of look. It does give, more of a sport rider kind of a vibe, looking at the shoulder protectors and all that kind of good stuff. Now, airflow is still the main focus here, so obviously the front and the back, a whole lot of mesh. I would say about 2/3 of the jacket, if not more, are all going to be mesh. That is PWR mesh, so it is going to be nice and tough for you. And then the parts that are not mesh, you do have some polyester ripstop as well as high density polyester in the form of 600D. So really nice protection, but then again still a whole lot of airflow for you to keep you comfortable. Okay, so as we move up here and zoom in a little bit, you do have a nice REV'IT logo on the side here on the mesh. It's not reflective or anything, just kind of a printed on logo, but it does look nice with the contrast. You do get that nice metal tab zipper pull. Again, this has been pretty common on most REV'IT jackets as of late, so I do like that because it's very easy to grab when you're wearing gloves. And then as far as the collar is concerned, it is a soft edge collar, very comfortable, but also a very simple design. It's just a simple button enclosure, no way to fold it, no way to adjust it or anything like that, which is pretty typical on a sport jacket. It's kind of what you want. It's just a very minimal, low profile collar. Moving over to the side, speaking of it being a sport looking jacket, it's because it is a sport jacket. That's why you do get the shoulders here. This is going to be some TPU protection for you. Nice REV'IT logo, good contrast there. Very similar to the kind of shoulders that I've seen on a lot of other REV'IT sport jackets. For example, Matador, Parallax. I believe the Control itself has a similar design. I think a different material, but a similar design. So really nice looking there. And then if we make our way down the arm from the sleeve, or from the shoulder, excuse me, you do get that nice design here. This is going to be that design that matches the other jackets in the Control family. So again, the jacket looks a little bit different from the actual Control, the leather Control jacket, but the design does match it quite a bit. So really nice, good look here. Also nice contrast, adding a little bit of red to the black and white theme. Let's slide this down a little bit further. As we make our way down the sleeve, you do get a nice button adjustment on the biceps. If you're like me and you don't hit the gym, you can make it a little bit tighter. If you're one of those people who has the big biceps, there's some extra room for you. Moving down the sleeve even further, really nice REV'IT logo here on the side. Looks to be printed on, not a reflective material, but it does bounce a little bit of light, so nice look there. Again, I do like the black on white contrast. A lot more mesh here on the inside of the sleeve. And then if we get down to the cuff, you do have a hook and loop adjuster, which is going to allow you to have obviously better fitting cuffs depending on how thick your gloves are or how much room you need for the wrists. And then once we slide down to the bottom here, you will notice on the sides you do get some adjustments for the waist. So again, hook and loop strap adjuster in case you want to make it tighter or looser. And then right above that, you do get 2 pockets on the front. Pretty nice size, again secured via zipper, which I do highly appreciate. I think all pockets should be zippered, that way things are less likely to fall out. Pretty large size here. You can see my hand goes all the way down here to all the way up here. For size reference, size large glove hands, still plenty of room above in the pocket. All right, and as we get to the back, you do have a nice REV'IT logo in the back as well. Again, it's going to be one of those printed type logos. You do have 2 large reflective stripes on the outside of the, or I guess the inside of the shoulder blades, and then a massive panel here going all the way down the back, which is going to be mesh. So again, breathability is key in this jacket. And then if we get to the very bottom of the jacket, we do have some of our usual stuff here. So you do have the extended back. Again, very important when you're, kind of bent forward or tucked in on the bike to have your back covered. That's where that comes in, and then obviously a nice REV'IT logo on the back as well. Outside of that, the back is pretty simple. Not a whole lot going on, just a massive mesh panel. All right, so as we make our way to the inside of the jacket, you will notice there is a liner. This is a waterproof liner. It's a Hydrotex 2-liter. On the Tornado 4, you get a 3-liter, which in my opinion is going to be better as far as that wind resistance and obviously being a little bit thicker. The other thing that's different about this one is, to me, it doesn't look good, and I don't think it's really intended to be worn separately. I think it's just meant to be a liner on the jacket, whereas the one on the Tornado 4 does actually have a really nice exterior design and can be worn off the bike. So I would just keep this one kind of as a layer for the jacket itself, not something that I would just kind of wear out and about. You do get one pocket on the inside of the liner. Really nice zippered pocket there. So I do like that. It is also waterproof, which is nice. And then the way the liner comes out here is simply just a pull-out liner. There's no major buttons on the sides. There's a couple on the top here, but once you get those out, you'll notice that it just slides out, no big deal. The only thing you do have to worry about, though, is that on the sleeve, and I don't know if you guys can see this, there are little buttons here, and that kind of keeps it in place. There's one on each side. As long as you undo those buttons and the ones on top, the liner is going to just fly out just like that, super easy. And then with the waterproof liner, you might ask yourself, you know, what's the reason for having that in a sport air mesh jacket? It's very simple. If you're out riding about in a hot weather day and all of a sudden there's kind of one of those random freak rainstorms, you can have the liner tucked in somewhere on your bike. That way you are protected in case it does happen. Just kind of throw it on and you're good to go. And then as far as looking on the inside of the jacket, nothing earth-shattering here. It's the typical REV'IT setup that I do quite like and appreciate. You do have a very nice, comfortable mesh liner on the inside, and then you do have the large back protector pocket here. Always REV'IT prints the back protector size and type on the back. This takes out all the guesswork, so I do appreciate that. But the back protector is a separate purchase, so keep that in mind. What's interesting about this jacket, and it kind of baffled me a little bit because it is a sport jacket versus the Airwave and the Tornado 4 being more adventure or touring based jackets. So I would think the sport riding jacket would need better protection because you might be riding more aggressively. But those two include a pocket for the chest protector. This one does not, so kind of interesting design choice here. There's no pocket for the divided chest protector, so just keep that in mind. Now, speaking of protection that you do get a CE level 1 protector in the shoulders as well as the elbows. I will not take the elbows out. I pretty much don't do this in any of my videos because the elbows are really hard to get to, at least in a way that the camera can see, so kind of a waste on that end. But it's the exact same style of protector, so you'll get a good idea by me pulling out the shoulder one. So you do get the level 1 here. It is going to be C-Smart from REV'IT, the same stuff they've been using for a while now. Really good stuff. It's moldable, it bends easy, it's comfortable, and it does give you that good level 1 protection. It is tested temperature plus, temperature minus, so again, really good protection, comfortable, and you do get that included on both the shoulders and the elbows. Now you guys will see how easy it is to put in and out. I'll do it right here in front of you so you guys can kind of see. So it just slides into this pocket. It does take a little bit of work because obviously it's moldable, so you have to kind of get it just right to fit comfortably. But again, it's easily replaceable or removable. For me personally, I put level 2 armor in all my jackets, so I'm glad that it comes out that easily because I do want to put level 2 in there. Now moving down the jacket towards the middle here, or towards the bottom, middle of the bottom here, you do have your usual connection zipper. This is going to be great for any REV'IT pants or jeans if you utilize the Safeway belt adapter, which is kind of a nice accessory you can get, or if the pants have a connection zipper already, that is the short version. It works. And then for jeans that don't have anything of that nature, you just have the regular jeans loops. You do get these hooks to connect them. They are stretchy, so it makes it easier to get to. And then once you get the jeans loops connected, you slide it through, clip it with the button, and you're good to go. So you have that option as well. Overall, a solid jacket that'll keep you both safe and cool during those warmer rides, and with the included waterproof liner will keep you dry in the event of a random rainstorm. At the time of this recording, the Control Air H2O does retail for $299.99. That's going to be it for the Control Air H2O. Be sure to visit Motorcyclegear.com. Hit us up in the comments down below or via phone chat or email, as we're always here for your motorcycle gear needs. Thank you all for watching. Till next time.